I built a lead gen system that brings in a steady stream of leads and clients on autopilot. And I did it without joining a team. And it was the best decision I ever made. So if you're thinking about joining a team and you're still kind of on the fence, I want you to watch this and consider these things before you make a decision. But I was talking with a friend this morning whose sister-in-law is a realtor, and she is on a team and she gets a lot of Zillow leads, and apparently they're bottom of the barrel leads. I don't know if they are cherry picking the better ones for themselves, and then they give the new team members the ones with a lower budget, or the ones that are farther away, or leads that are old that they were never able to convert. I'm not really sure how that's all working, but it sounds like they almost expect her to be a miracle worker because they're giving her these leads that are not really very good. And out of 100 leads, they figure if she can close 2 of them, then they're doing well. Now, if I'm on the team and you're handing me 100 leads, I better be closing a lot more than 2, right? I mean, if I'm going to pay you a huge split of my commission, I want you to be giving me leads that don't suck. I want to be able to actually convert these and sell homes to these people and make money and put a roof over my head and put food on my table. So it sounds to me like a lot of times the expectations are slightly different. The team leader wants somebody with amazing sales skills who's going to be able to convert these leads and sell a lot of homes and therefore make the team a lot of money. But the team member is on a team because they need leads, which leads me to believe that they don't necessarily have great sales skills. They can become great salespeople, but if they were amazing salespeople at the very beginning, they probably wouldn't be needing to join a team in the first place. They typically are people that are newly licensed and they haven't been in the business yet for very long, and they don't know really what to do, and they're looking for you to mentor them and give them leads and show them what to do. And then once they start closing a lot of deals and they feel confident, they leave the team because they just don't need to have a mentor like that anymore who's going to take a huge commission split. There's nothing wrong with teams. But if you're on a team or you're thinking of joining a team and they're not going to be giving you really good, solid leads, just ask yourself, what are you paying for? What does that commission split get you? And what if you just learned how to do it yourself? My husband and I bought a house, and the listing agent was very big in this area. Everybody knows her name. She's got billboards everywhere. She does a huge amount of business. And the closing attorney said to me, "Are you going to join her team?" And I said, "Hell no, I'm not going to join her team. I'm going to make my own team." I had no plans of making a team, but I was so annoyed by the fact that he just assumed that somebody new in town would be so desperate for business that they would have to join a team, that I said that just to prove him wrong. And then I was like, well, crap, now I've kind of boxed myself into a corner. I guess I'm going to have to make a team someday. And I did. So I think it goes without saying that I don't have any problem with teams whatsoever. In fact, I made a team. But when I formed my team, I was giving all of the people on my team really good, solid leads. I was paying for their website. I was paying for their video editing for our YouTube channel. I was paying for the CRM. They basically had no expenses except for the gas to go in their car and all of their dues and stuff that they pay to the association. So question number 1 to ask yourself is, what am I getting from the team as far as mentorship and support? Are they going to train me, or are they going to say, there's your desk, there's your phone, start calling people? How much support are you going to get? How much mentorship are you going to get, especially when you're newly licensed? This is a big deal. You want someone who's going to teach you not just what to say and how to say it, but how to be a solid real estate agent so that this can be a career that lasts for years and years and years and years, and you actually feel like you know what you're doing. So here's why I decided not to join the team when I moved to a new area. Number 1, I never believed that I needed to have a team leader to feed me business. I never felt like I didn't know what to do and couldn't figure it out on my own. When I was newly licensed, no, I didn't know what to do, but I figured it out. I looked at the people in my office who were very successful. I went to trainings. If somebody said something at the office and my ears pricked up and was like, hey, maybe I should try that, then I did it. I never believed the fact that just because I was new to the industry, that I couldn't figure it out. I had faith in my own brain and my own ability to just figure stuff out. You're going to try a whole lot of things that first year or two in real estate. You're going to figure out what works and what doesn't work, a whole lot of throwing spaghetti at the wall to see what sticks, but something will stick. And then you just do more of that. Next, I focused on long-term lead gen rather than on short-term immediate gratification. I didn't buy Zillow leads. I didn't do, it's so funny to me when I go to conferences and people are all about the referrals, right? They're wearing a crazy costume. They got a giant sign. They have all of the swag that they give away. And the whole idea is I'm going to meet all of these agents from all over the country and in Canada, all over the world. And I want them to send me referrals. And they promise a very large referral fee. And I just think, man, if I did 30 deals a year and 25 of them had a huge referral fee attached, that's not a lot of take-home pay at the end of the day. I don't mind paying referral fees, but I do not want that to be the majority of my business. So I decided that YouTube would be my platform of choice. I would make YouTube videos. I would drive people to my website where they could opt in for something. And not only did they do that, half the time they just picked up the phone and they called me or they sent me an email because my contact information was below the YouTube video. And I was able to do, I think it was 24 deals from YouTube my first full year in that new city, all just by making YouTube videos. So figure out a strategy for getting leads into your CRM that you can nurture and start building a pipeline in a way that is sustainable so that you're not stepping over a dollar to pick up a dime. And I don't believe that buying leads is sustainable. I think that if you are buying leads from these portals and today it's working, but what if they double their rates next month and you can't afford to pay that fee anymore? Your entire pipeline just went away. There's no more leads coming in if you're not paying that portal, right? So I think you are shooting yourself in the foot to make your business dependent on someone else being able to hand you leads. You need to be able to generate your own leads every single week, every single month, every single year, no matter what's happening in the economy or interest rates or anything else. I did it with my YouTube channel. I made simple videos with not a lot of editing and not a lot of production quality. I sent them to my simple website where they could opt in for something that I made myself in Canva. I literally went to Canva. I picked one of the presentation templates. I made a guide. I exported it as a PDF. I put it on my website behind a landing page. So someone had to put in their contact information in order to download my free PDF. None of that is especially complicated. We can all do that. I don't care how old you are, how long you've been in real estate. You can make a PDF in Canva, or you can pay someone to make it for you, and you can put it on a landing page where someone has to give you their contact information in exchange to receive that thing. And because I was not paying a big referral fee, because I was not buying leads, because I was not running expensive ads, I was doing this all organically, my business was much, much, much more profitable. Because after I paid the split with the broker, and after I paid Uncle Sam, the rest was mine. So I just want to reassure you that you don't need anyone else to feed you business. You can do it on your own. You can figure it all out. I have a resource for you called The First 10 Steps to a Lead Generating YouTube Channel. I will link that down below. If you think that YouTube sounds like something that you want to try, I encourage you to go download that right now.